do this all the time. You guys should be used to us by now.
What's up, everybody? This is Dr. T.
And I am Dr. K. We have our Lunch and Learn again today. Wednesday, you can catch us every Wednesday around this time, 1:15. Today,
1:15.
Well,
tell the truth.
Well,
we going live early today because we got something to do. We have to meet with our team, so we're coming on a little early so y'all catch the replay.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about healthy power snacks for kids, how to make it fun. You know, we always talk about food, and food is important because it's the fuel for our body. So why not fuel our body and fuel our little ones as well and give them a great boost of energy with their immune system?
So we are not here to knock you if you feed your kids bad snacks. We're just here to provide some information that hopefully you will use to maybe make better decisions on what you feed them, all right? Because what they are consuming, especially at that young age, is definitely going to set them up for later on in life. You know, we think about when people say certain things run in their family. Usually the chronic illness that they're referring to, diabetes or high blood pressure, that's usually not what runs in their family. Usually it's the diet and lifestyle that promotes that condition is what runs in their family. So we want to really break those generational curses and really start to give them proper nutrition at a young age. So
absolutely, I agree. So we're going to start first with what are some of the common ingredients that kids have in their snacks these days. We're just going to hit on a few. So we have artificial sweeteners, there's tons of preservatives, we have high fructose corn syrup, and there's lots of food dyes that give these, I guess I could say, wonderful snacks, so to speak, so amazing to the children because they're so colorful, but colorful doesn't often always mean that it's healthy. So Doc, you want to elaborate a little bit on those ingredients? Yeah,
so I mean, actually these companies really play on how our body is designed. You know, usually in nature, things that are brighter color usually are good for you and healthier for you. We talked about vegetables having certain colors. So our body knows that. So when we're looking at these foods with these artificial colors, they're taking things that are really not healthy or usually not colorful and adding those colors in there. So the biggest thing is with these artificial dyes is most of them are carcinogens. And if you don't know what that is, basically it's a chemical agent that has been linked to or has the ability to cause cancer. So when we talk about our kids, we want to try to limit all of the carcinogens that they could be consuming. Now they're everywhere. Sometimes you can't avoid all of them, but if you're aware of them and make better decisions, that's definitely a good one. So all of these red, yellow, and Lake 15 and all these other things that you see as ingredients, a lot of times those are those artificial colors that we are referring to. So take a look at those labels and make sure that you try to limit those.
Absolutely. So why is it important when kids are snacking in general, because kids tend to snack a lot, why is it so important to make sure that it's healthy? You guys have seen our Lunch and Learn last week in regards to the immune system, and one of the main things is when kids are consuming food, where does it go? It goes to the gut for digestion, for absorption, and that is part of our immune system.
Correct. That's where I think it's over 70% of the cells of our immune system is located in our gut. And the thing to remember is that all of the bad bacteria that's in our gut as well as our kids, it thrives off of the things that we love the most, which are the sugary type of foods. So feed the good bacteria. I'm about to go on a tangent.
No, you're okay.
Quick, so go ahead.
So Doc, what are some of the key things that to look for when parents or even kids who are in the grocery store to focus on when they're looking for snacks?
Produce. That's my advice, right? I'm not even gonna say go to the packaged foods, because when it's packaged, that means processed, and it's gonna be more likely to have these artificial sweeteners and concentrated juices and things of that nature. With concentrated juices usually strip the nutrients and have added sugars, so you're just putting more bad stuff in there. So I recommend first trying to snack healthy with produce because that's natural sugar, which will be a better option for you. Outside of that, I know you like to shop organic for the girls.
Yes, more so organic, and you also want to look at the ingredients. You want to make sure that you can read the ingredients, but not only reading, you have to make sure that you know what those ingredients are. And if you know what they are, you know that they add more health benefit to your body. So we want to touch on a few healthy quick snacks for the kids. We like to freeze the blueberries in our house. It's a quick snack for the kids to consume. They get a lot of antioxidants. Edamame, peas in a pod. It's fun. You can make it a game for the kids. They can sit there and eat and pull all the peas out of the pod. They're getting their vegetables. And then I also brought along our favorite power snack that we have for our kids, which is the peanut butter ball. Dr. Taylor loves them as well.
Kid tested, Dr. T approved. These things is where it's at. You can tell them what's in it, but it's some protein, and these are real good snacks.
So within one little ball, you have protein, fiber, and a great source of fat. There's flax seeds, there's oatmeal, there's coconut flakes, and then most importantly, you have your peanut butter. You could substitute that, for almond butter or cashew butter. It's up to you. But really a good quick snack for the kids. It makes them full very fast. What is another help? Oh, the bento box. That's what I wanted to hit on. So
it's your show today.
Yeah.
It's all the snacks for me too.
So the bento box is something that I tend to like even on trips, long car rides, or even at the house. Kids tend to ask for snacks frequently. After they finish one, 30 minutes later, they want another one. If you get a bento box, it's basically like a portion control. You can add a fruit, you can add a whole grain, like some crackers for the kids, and then you have a vegetable, and it's all in small little portions. And then you could also add like a small little turkey roll up in there for the kids as well, or or lean meat, or a trail mix, or craisins and things like that to make it fun for the kids, and that tends to keep them full a lot longer as well. Yeah. So, and their water intake, of course.
And Candace said so good. I think she was talking about the peanut butter balls.
Oh, so good.
Yes. Something that's so good. Yes, Candace, they are. I'm about to have some.
You can find our peanut butter ball recipe on our newsletter this month, or stop by the office, and we have some great renewed recipes. All of those recipes are things that we have tried in the house and tested with the kids, as well as Dr. Taylor, and they're a success. So we just want to keep this brief, but just to give you some insight as far as some healthy power snacks for the kids. Make it simple, don't make it complicated.
So a couple of things we want to stay away from when it comes to snacks. Cheetos, hot sausages, pig feet.
Now that's not to say that Doc and I did not grow up on that. We did, but turn that big jar around and read the label and read what's in it.
It'll make you sick.
It will make you sick and stop eating.
Yeah, so people usually do say, oh, well, you grew up on that and you survived, right? And that's an argument that people always have. And my rebuttal to that is, yes, thank God I did. But there are a lot of people who are not as fortunate, because everybody doesn't have the same playing field when it comes to our genetic makeup. And certain things that we consume or lifestyle habits that we have can actually express certain genes that can either go in a good direction or a bad direction. So yes, we did eat those things coming up. You can't pay me to eat them now.
Yes.
But there are some people, I saw on the news this morning where it was a 28-year-old, 26-year-old female who was a breast cancer survivor. You know, so at 26 years old, who's to say that, you know, some of the things that she consumed, some carcinogens from her snacks may not have been what caused that expression. So let's try to snack healthy. We're not going to be here very long today, so we do appreciate y'all tuning in. We are here every week at 1:15 on Wednesdays for our lunch and learn. Doc did mention that she's gonna have the recipes, the renewed recipes in our newsletter. So if you have not already subscribed, I actually don't even know how they subscribe, but we'll let you know.
Oh goodness. All right, guys, we're wrapping it up today. Thank you guys. Make it a great day and
get renewed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bye.
Maybe it's time that you come get renewed.